Yes. That's why I used to tell a lot of girls, stay one place. Men, stay one place. This thing called decency, this thing called being conservative, this thing called living a good life, it's not that you're not going to do some certain things, but it just saves you some sort of sanity. Some of you, you don't even know what is pursuing you because of the different people you have dated, the different people you have met, the mindset that you have. Now, these people that you meet, they mold you. What is called personality? Personality is people you have met, where you have gone, what you have seen, what you have done. That is what molds your person. That is what is called exposure. That's the reason why people who live outside the country, people who are well traveled, and people who are not well traveled, they don't think alike. People who read and people who don't read, they don't think alike. Someone who has stayed in the village for 10 years and someone who has stayed in Lagos for 10 years, they don't think alike. Someone who stays in the east and somebody who stays in the north, they don't think alike. A lot of you are overexposed. It is your overexposure that is making your life miserable. Not be everything where you know you supposed to do, and not be everything you supposed to know. It gets some certain things where you supposed they naive about. You don't want to know, you don't want to learn. My man taught me that. He said it is not everything that come out that you must do. Choose the one you want to do. If you begin to do everything, your life will be a mess because you will be a total confusion. You will not have an identity and you will not have a personality. You will do man, you will do woman, you will do animal, you will do sex toy. There is nothing you have not put into your private parts. That is why your life is like that. That's the reason why you are confused. That's the reason why you have trust issues. That's the reason why you can't keep a relationship. That's the reason why you can't stay one place. And that's the reason why people like us, it's always very shocking when I come and tell you that there are some certain things I've not done. In fact, sometimes when people are inviting me for interviews, I used to tell them something. There are some certain things I don't know. If you ask me about football, I don't know. Politics, I don't know. Religion, I know to know. I am naive about some certain things. And there is something I know very well when it comes to relationship, because I'm a lover girl. I know I'm enter inside house. But I know a little bit of everything. I can tell you a little bit of football, a little bit of politics, but I cannot go. I don't know so much. I just know the ferry. I don't want to know, and I don't want to read about it because I don't want to start dabbling into. When I'm ready to be a politician, I will enter politics. But for now, I'm not ready. I've said it several times. People are saying, BlessingCEO, you see waiting that they call a shower. I know waiting that they call a shower. As I craze rich, I know they come out. Apart from my house, my office, or when I'm just going to hang out, if you even see me hanging out, either I'm hanging out with my PA, or I'm hanging out with my manager, or I'm hanging out with my boyfriend, I know they come out. Not because I don't have the money, or I don't have car, or I don't have men. I chose not to waka because I don't want too many things to enter my head. Men will meet me and tell me, Blessing, have you done threesome? Never in my life. Blessing, have you done anal sex? Any man that even suggests anal sex to me, I will slap you. Blessing, have you done lesbianism? Never in my life. I cannot even double date. That is how naive I am. Men come into my life, they are always shocked. Because when you see Blessing on the social media and you see her in real life, I'm a two different persona. I used to tell people that social media is my alter ego. That's why whenever I'm doing anything crazy, I do it in my comfort zone. Even the trending bikini shoot, I made sure that there was no one in the pool. It was me and my PA that was doing that shoot. And my PA was holding towel behind the camera. Immediately I finished doing the shoot, I covered towel. That's how shy I am. I go to the pool when there's nobody there. I actually even want to do another shoot in the beach, but I want to go on a Monday morning when nobody. I know they go beach on Saturday. I know they go beach on Friday. I know they go beach when crowd day. I dey go beach when nobody dey. That's how shy I am. So all those my bikini shoot and nya shoot, even me where they shoot them, I am shy. That is why I shot my bikini shoot in a private hotel. There was nobody in the pool. Now only me and my PA did the pool, they do the shoot. If there was anybody in the pool, I for no commot clothes. That's how conservative I am. But for internet, I could post them. But for real life, I'm always fully clothed. Not be every advice where I dey give, I dey use. Because not be every advice where I dey give is for me. And I've told you this thing before. Every advice I give is not for you. Select the one that suits you and leave the one that is for others. Okoro Blessing is feeding diverse audience. You cannot say because Blessing say jump water. Can you swim? When I say jump water, I am saying jump water for those that can swim. If you cannot swim, my sister, avoid water. If Blessing Okoro say jump fire, I am saying jump fire for those that have fire extinguisher. In a fire extinguisher, every advice is not for you. Select the one that suits you and get out. It's not everything that Blessing say you will do. I'm not your mother. Neither am I your father. Is it all the advice your mother and father gave you that you took? No! BlessingCEO is influencing me. How can you say BlessingCEO is influencing you? The moment you know, you have acknowledged that somebody is influencing you, that means you know what you're doing. You're not a child. When you are being influenced, you don't know. That's the reason why as kids, your parents will protect you, because as a child, something will be influencing you. You will not even know that that thing is influencing you. But for you to open your mouth as an adult and say, Okoro Blessing is influencing me, that means you know what you're doing. You chose to follow me. You chose to watch me. You are a top fan and you are saying I'm influencing you. Unfollow me now. It simply means you like it and you enjoy it, or you're living in denial. My point of this video is you cannot change a man. When you meet a man and you say the man are crazy, you see what in they do. It's that you accept him for who he is and learn patience and endurance. If that man love you, with time he will stop. Apart from love, with time there are some certain things people stop when they start to grow old. Time heals all wound. That's the meaning. As you begin to age and you begin to grow, there's some certain things where you're not going to get power to do again. That's the reason why it looks as if you start enjoying your man when he starts to grow old. All these men that are jumping from pillar to post, by the time they start to grow old, prostate cancer, diabetes, a lot of old sickness begin to hold them. Your husband, when no one go to sit down for house, go begin to sit down for house. Not only you go tire for himself, because you be the one nurturing him. Your husband will become a baby. That begging, you were begging him when he was young, when he had energy, don't worry. That house, you go begin to sit down. Time has a way of bringing this man. But first of all, understand your man's weakness and your man's strength. Understand your woman's weakness and their strength and work with it. All this I paid, I gave money, I helped the brother, I helped the sister. Everybody should just shut up, because once we are in love, we do all those things for people that we love. Who won't control your brother and your sister before now me? Who won't control your mama and papa? I gave him this, I gave my in-law. Everybody they give, even me. I'm a lover girl. They give both my car. The last guy I dated, okay, that was like when I came out of my marriage. Now my car they drive before him buying car. Now let's stop all these noise of I give, I don't give. Once you are in love, you give. Once you are in love, you are a mumu. It comes with love. It's except you don't love the people. If people tell you what they do because of love, you will cry. Forget the fact, say once quarrel come out, everybody go begin talk there. Everybody's a mumu for, except you don't love the person. Women, you cannot change a man. You cannot change a man. Men, you cannot change a woman. Anybody say that they are changing for you, just tell them that BlessingCEO said they only became good in hiding. Anybody that said they want to change, they are just perfect in hiding and perfect in lying. They will go and learn hydology and liology. So my sister, my brothers, before you pick a spouse, make sure you understand their weaknesses and their strengths, and you have the mental capacity to deal with it. That's the essence of choice, and that's why God said, I will allow you choose who you want to marry. Because when Adam went to go and eat the fruit and God called him Adam, he said, it is the woman that you gave to me. God said, this time around you will choose. So while you are making that choice, remember that everybody have their weaknesses and their strength. Those are the two things you need to find out, and be sure that you can deal with it. I love you.
There's this my boyfriend that says he likes it when you're giving him a blowjob. You should always have your nails on, and he likes it when you're wearing red nails and holding his bola. It's a very big turn on for him. So anytime I'm going to visit you, tell me, baby, make sure you paint red nails. I'm like, people have some very crazy fetish. I think one day I'm gonna make a video on different people's fetish. His own is red nails. He said there's this thing red nails does, like when you touch him with the red nails, or when you hold his bola with the red nails, like it's a turn on. So anytime I'm going to see him, I got to do red nails. So thank God, say we don't break up, we know they do red nails again. Somebody asked me one day, Blessing, wait first, what is the longest relationship you've ever had? The longest relationship I've ever had, I think it lasted 2 years. Why did I break up with the guy? Okay, I think it was genotype. He was AS and I was AS. That was why we broke up. But I love him so much, and he's married now. If he even calls me now, I refuse to pick his call, because I know that we still have that tie, that soul tie, you understand? So when he calls me now, I don't pick. I don't need to stop calling me that he's a married man. They cannot go, you understand, I can't get tempted. But every one of my relationship, get what relationship I enter, will last for 3 days. Now relationship expert, we don't get relationship. The relationship lasted for 3 days. The other one lasted for 2 months. And to be very honest, I get obanjo. Like, I'm a very tough person to be with. I'm a very sweet person, but there are so many walls you have to break. My last relationship, what my boyfriend used to call me, he used to call me deity. He calls me a deity. Do you know what the meaning of deity? Deity is like a temple where you go and appease the gods. I'm a deity. I'm not a kind of woman that you force to do something. But if you can appease me, I will take bullets for you. I'm a lover girl, but I'm a deity. You go appease the gods before you get me to that point whereby I say I love you. And when I love with the whole of my being. I love with my money, I love with my body, I love with my soul. I love, like, when I love you and I say I got you, go and sleep. Because if I'm a woman in your life and you are a man, you are covered. I'm very good in cooking, I'm very good in cooking, I'm very good in investing. Any man that comes into my life and see my investment, they used to shout. In fact, I'm a motivation to a lot of men that I have dated. That's why I say I don't date small boys. I go for men who has achieved more than me, because there are some kind of guys I would date, when they come and see what I have, they will get intimidated. That's the truth. I don't show what I have on social media, I just show you little. The reason why they always show my house, that house where I build now, because now the house where they use insult me for Instagram. I never show on my other houses. I don't want to put it online. That's the truth. That particular house that they show now, because in any small thing, they go bring Onyezi. That's the reason why I always post that house to show and say make una rest. I don't build the one we find past that one. So the problem for me in a lot of relationships is that people come to BlessingCEO with so much expectation. Now, when people come into my life and want to date me, they don't see me as a human being. They see me as a relationship therapist in the relationship. Now, when I become a relationship therapist in the relationship, they will now say, I am not your client. I know there was a guy I was dating, we dated for about 2 months, and he made this statement like 3 times. When I'm trying to correct him or I'm trying to advise him, the next thing he'll tell me, I'm not your client. He said it the first time, I ignored it. He said it the second time. Then when he said it the third time, I changed him for him. I don't say you get Chris. I won't shake before. What do you mean by you're not my client? So do you mean that I cannot correct you? I cannot tell you what I like and what I don't like? Nah, the thing cost quarrel. I didn't talk to the guy for 2 weeks. He begged. I said I don't do it again. So the biggest problem is that a lot of people come into my life and want me to be playing relationship therapy with them. No. As a relationship therapist, I have a life of my own. I have my personal life. I have my shortcomings. Because say you be medical doctor, no mean say your pikin no go sick. Because say you be medical doctor, no mean say your pikin no go die. because say babalawo no mean say you go fit heal your pikin. So no matter the kind of profession that you have, as a lawyer, you cannot be a lawyer in your own case. You guys employ lawyer. Even doctors, they go meet doctors when they're sick. So it's the same thing as a relationship therapist. But I think a lot of people have a wrong perception about relationship therapists. They feel that because you are into relationship therapy, you go be, no, I cannot be a relationship therapist in my own relationship.